Comic-Cons by Peter Harmon and Larry Postel. Exterior road. Alex and Danny trudge down a 2-lane road in their tattered prison jumpsuits, blood on their dirty faces from the wreck.
Oh, I'm tired and hungry. And hungry.
I hear you, I really do. Well, we gotta get to Mexico ASAP. That cop is gonna wake up, see that we Andy Dufresne, and get every cop from San Fran to Coronado looking for our asses.
We should have stayed at the van. Maybe they would have lessened our sentences. Now when we get caught, we're going to be locked up even longer.
If we get caught, buddy boy, if.
Alex stops.
You know what? There's a gas station back there. I'm going to admit everything and maybe they'll take pity on me.
He turns to walk back the way they came.
Oh, no you don't.
Oh, you tried to stop me.
Alex begins to walk away.
Hey, get back here!
Danny goes after him.
How are you gonna survive prison? You don't even eat at Denny's.
I'll adapt.
Danny easily catches him and tackles him to the ground.
We're gonna be fine. Let's just keep moving.
What, you think some band of traveling wizards is going to pull up in their time machine and transport us to Tijuana?
First of all, I would think you, as the resident nerd, would know that wizards wouldn't need a time machine. And second, yes.
They begin to tussle.
Leave me alone!
A van speeds down the road. Danny is sitting on Alex's chest.
Just trust me.
Yeah, right. Look where that got us.
The van passes Danny and Alex way too close for comfort. It slams on the brakes and kicks up a cloud of dust.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Danny's expletive is drowned out when the van's side door slides open and a dubstep jam erupts from the interior. Danny and Alex stand and cautiously approach the vehicle and notice that this is no ordinary van. It's a late 80s Plymouth Voyager. The Plymouth insignia has been removed and replaced with a star truck in the Plymouth font. The vanity plate reads Lidiac. The whole van has been airbrushed to look like a scene from a sci-fi movie. From the open side passenger door emerges Zoe, a gorgeous girl in her early 20s. Zoe is tall and thin, but with crazy colored dyed hair and a huge tattoo on her forearm. She puts one boot-clad foot on the pavement, while still holding on to the inside of the van with one pale, toned arm.
Kick-ass Walking Dead costumes. You need a ride to the con?
Pardon?
You're going down to the San Diego Comic-Con.
San Diego? Yeah, the con, of course.
Where's your transpo?
Car trouble. We ditched it at that gas station back there. San Diego or bust, right?
He looks at Alex, who gets the message and nods.
Then hop in. Got room. Lando, you cool with a couple of stowaways?
Totally.
Lando, a young, hip black guy, gives a quick salute from the driver's seat, then returns his hands to the hand controls that operate the van. Danny hops into the van and pulls Alex with him. Interior van. The middle passenger seat has been removed, so there's just the way back seat and 2 seats up front. Alex looks around the interior of the van with wonder. It's an ornately airbrushed as the exterior with sci-fi scenes, spaceships, and alien forms.
My daddy told me never to accept rides from strangers, and I'm assuming the same goes for giving rides.
Alex looks worried.
So let's get acquainted and then hit the road. I'm Zoe, this is Orlando, but you can call him Lando.
Lando chucks the deuces back at Danny and Alex.
Like Calrissian?
Yeah, buddy. And this here's my Lady Luck. It's not quite a Sorrow sub-personal luxury yacht 3000, but she gets me from Alpha to Beta.
And this is Kira.
Zoe gestures to the passenger seat. Kira, a petite Japanese-American girl, wearing brightly colored earbuds, combs a wig on a wig head that eerily resembles her own face. She barely looks up and semi-rolls her eyes at the whole situation. Exterior, highway, later. Lando's van continues on its way. It passes signs for San Diego. Interior, van. Lando drives. Kira continues to comb the wig head with her earbuds in. Zoe sits cross-legged on the floor of the van, chatting with Danny and Alex, who sit in the back passenger seat. Danny just watches Zoe's bright, full lips and wide, open, expressive eyes as she talks excitedly to Alex.
And then he was all, I don't call it a 20-sided die. We should call it its proper name, an icosahedron. So I said, how about an icosahedont?
Alex busts out laughing. Danny, caught in his moment of staring at Zoe, sees that he should be reacting to something and fakes a smile and a chuckle. They all have a good laugh.
Oh boy, that was funny, eh? So Zoe, what takes you all to the convention?
No, we're cosplayers.
Danny and Alex exchange glances.
I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Totally, we love it. It's the best community, so welcoming. We're all about positivity.
Of course.
So you've heard of cosplay?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're big time nerds. We go to all kinds of conventions. We read comic books. We're cosplayers too.
Zoe's jaw drops.
No way.
Right on.
Kira turns halfway to look over her shoulder. Her expression softens. Alex looks over to Danny nervously.
Isn't it awesome? Have you won any contests? What's your favorite cosplay that you do? Sorry, I probably sounded like a crazy person. It's just, I know cosplay is blowing up right now, but it's rare that we pick up a couple dudes on the side of the road, and they're cosplayers too. Okay, let me just get your take on this one thing that I ask every cosplayer I meet. Warbler or Wonderflex?
She looks intently at Alex and Danny.
I mean, that is an interesting question for sure.
Zoe nods, waiting.
But I do have a very strong opinion about that particular subject.
Uh-huh.
But I obviously have to say,
Hey Zoe, where's the parking pass? What lot are we parking in?
1 second, fellas.
She leans up to talk to Lando. Danny fakes a smile, but when Zoe's back turns, he puts his face right up next to Alex's.
What the hell's a cosplayer? I don't know. I thought you knew this nerd shit.
I've been out of the geek game for a minute. I've been too busy scamming people with you to keep up with the latest trends.
We gotta fool them until we get to San Diego and then bounce. So make up some shit or we're screwed.
Alex wants to respond, but Zoe is turning back around. She looks back at Danny and Alex, expectantly.
Sorry about that. So, anyway, what do you think?
Yeah, you gotta go Wonderflex.
Really?
Yes?
Zoe looks unsure. She looks back and forth between Danny and Alex. Danny reads this, and his gears start turning.
and you see, this is the fight we always get in. He says Wonderflex and I say Warbler. People are like, how do you two work together? And I say, look, cosplaying isn't about Wonderflex or Warbler, it's about community. So if he wants to use an inferior strategy, let him. I still love him. And I still support his cosplaying. Ness.
That is very cool. You know, I'm excited to see you guys in action.
Alex looks over at Danny.
Me too.
Danny pulls Alex into a noogie, grits his teeth, and whispers through a forced smile.
Shut up and let me do the talking. We're almost home free.
They glance outside to see that Lando is taking the Highway 5 exit into San Diego. A billboard reads, "Welcome to Comic Con."